Hello everyone, Bradley's back here, and I am going to talk today about my favorite tool in Helium 10 doing my favorite activity, which is finding keywords in Helium 10's Cerebro. As you know, we've talked about in other modules, I didn't always work for Helium 10. I was on your guys' side, back in 2016, 2017, in the first part of 2018, I was working for Amazon sellers launching products for them. And one of my specialties was keyword research. And I fell in love with Cerebro at an early time. And when I first came on to Helium 10, I was one of the main ones who was developing a lot of the different features that Cerebro now has. And it's some of those features that we are going to talk about today. You've listened to Kevin earlier in this week talk about the importance of keywords, right? And just to reiterate, you have to be visible on Amazon, right? People don't just have some kind of mind thing where they're like, I need this product, and then Amazon will just show it. Maybe that's in 2029 or 2030, Jeff Bezos will come up with something like that. But the thing is that we do think of needs and wants with our products if we're a buyer, right? Maybe I've got some baseball or football cards here, right? So I got this Justin Herbert rookie card, and what need might have come up? Well, the need, if I just had the single card, like let's just say a card like this, right? If I had this single card and this was valuable, well, what need would I want? All right, well, I want to protect this card. All right, so I have a need for like a plastic holder or something like that for this card. Okay, so that's the journey that buyers have. They have this need that comes up in their mind, but what do they do with that need since they can't transfer that image in their mind to an Amazon search? Well, they've actually got to themselves translate that image into a keyword. What do they most think, or how would they describe that product, right? That fits that need. So in my case, if this was a football card, for me, the keyword I searched for, and I actually did this because I did buy some card holders, was plastic top loader. That just happens to be the word that I know is one of the best words to describe it. Now, you might be thinking, if you're not into football cards, top loader, what the heck does top holder mean? If you were new to football or baseball cards, maybe you would have picked a different keyword. You would have put baseball card plastic cover or football card case or something like that. And therein lies the thing, right? The way that I describe a product that I need, the way that you describe a product, that same exact product, the way somebody in Florida or New York might describe the same exact product could be all completely different ways. Most of the majority of the sales do come from, a relatively few set of keywords, right? If we're looking for collagen peptides, a lot of people type collagen peptides into their browser, and that's what they use to find collagen peptides. But the thing is, there are tons and tons of other ways that people would search or describe the same exact product. And that's the process of keyword research. How can we identify as many of these different ways that people are currently actively searching for a product like ours? Because we want to get all of those different ways into our listing. We want to get all of those different keywords into our listing. Amazon doesn't make you just searchable for any keyword that could ever possibly be related to your listing. I mean, how can Amazon know that, right? How can Amazon know that? So you've got to put the right keywords in your listing. And in future weeks, we're going to talk about listing optimization. But the first stage of listing optimization is this stage, which is keyword research. All right. So we're going to go over some different ways using Helium 10's reverse ASIN tool, Cerebro, in order to find keywords. Now, the very first task today is how can we, if I'm just looking at one listing, maybe it's my competitor's listing, all right? There's a top seller out there. How can I find the top 10, 15 keywords that are probably bringing my competitor the most sales, all right? How can I find that? Let me show you how. first we're going to actually go on to Amazon and search for the product. So you know what? Let's search for what we just said, baseball card top loaders. All right, let's go ahead and search that up. Okay, now let me go ahead and find somewhere one of these products here that is selling the most. And oh my goodness, look at this one. This one has 8,000 reviews. This one has a 2,000 BSR. Let's go with this one because this one here has a 2,000 BSR, so I know it's selling, and it's got like 5,000 reviews. So this is a well-established product. So let's say I'm coming out with a set of 100 3x4 regular top loaders, and I'm like, hey, I look at this guy who's already on Amazon. He looks like he knows what he's doing. As a matter of fact, let's go ahead and see what his estimated sales are. I'm going to run X-ray right on this page. Let me see. Oh my goodness. Yeah, look at that. He's selling, you know, a lot a day. All right, 1,200 units a month. So what's that? 40 a day or 50 a day? Selling $40,000 a month of this. So it's like, yes, I definitely want to know what keywords are driving the majority of his sales. All right. Now, how do we know that? Now, the way that you gain rank on Amazon, right, or the way that you sell products is by people searching for a keyword, and then they find that keyword and then they buy your product. And that's what gains you rank. In other words, your organic position, not your BSR. All right, BSR has to do with sales. I'm talking about your organic rank, organic position. All right. So if I can highlight keywords or find keywords that are searched for a lot, and this product is ranking towards the top, then I know that that is probably a keyword that brought him some sales. All right, like for example, this is the keyword. What is this keyword that we just searched for? It is baseball card top loaders. Did you guys see where he was ranking or showing up for? He's actually page 1, position 1. These up here are sponsored ads. These ones that you see up here, they're sponsored ads. So he is page 1, position 1. If this is searched for by any number, let's actually check right here in X-ray. It's going to tell me how many times this keyword is searched for per month. Baseball card top loaders is searched for 1,000 times a month. All right, that's relatively decent amount. That's like what, 30, 40 times a day people are searching for this keyword. I bet you it's not the #1 keyword for this, but hey, it's 1,000 times a month. If there's a keyword that's searched for 1,000 times a month, they would not have gotten here to page 1, position 1 unless they were getting sales. I hope that makes sense. All right, for that keyword. All right. So let me go back into this listing and let me show you how to open up Cerebro right from this page in your Helium 10. All right. If I go down here to this widget, there is a button called Keywords, as you can see right here. All right. I'm just going to hit this button, Keywords, and it's actually going to open up Cerebro in Helium 10 for me. Now, what this is doing is it's finding all of the keywords that are potentially related to this product in 3 different ways. Number 1, it's finding all of the keywords where this product is ranking for in the top 306 positions organically. All right, what is it again? What does organic mean? Let me go back here to Amazon. This is an organic position. You know, it's not a paid position. The other thing that Cerebro is doing is it's finding all of the keywords where it's been detected in sponsored positions, sponsored ads. All right, what is that? Look here. This here is sponsored ad #1 on this search. This is sponsored ad #2. You see, it says sponsored right here. So those are PPC or sponsored ads and organic position. The third data point that Cerebro is finding is any keyword that actually Amazon recommends that somebody would advertise for this product. So there's 3 different data points. And as you can see, Cerebro for this one found 3,500 words. Now remember, what was I looking for by doing this search? I identified this product and I wanted to find the top like 10 or 15 keywords that could be driving sales to this product. Because if I'm going to come up with a product that's very similar to this, guess what? I know I need to, probably rank highly for these keywords and have these keywords potentially bring me some sales. All right. 3,500 words. That's a lot. All right. That's not 10 words. All right. What did we say that is important for keyword ranking, right? For keyword ranking is you've got to be on page 1, all right? You've got to be on page 1 to get sales. If I'm on page 7 or 8, You know, how many times do you scroll down to page 6, 7, or 8 to actually buy something? Almost nobody, right? So the first thing I'm going to do is I want to see where this product is showing up for, like, let's just say not only on page 1, which is like 50 listings usually on page 1. I want to find out where this product is ranking for in the top 20, kind of like the upper half of page 1. Let's see, this should like greatly narrow down this search. All right, we went from 3,000 guys down to 346 keywords. Now, here's a question for you. Take a look here. Baseball card sleeves Ultra Pro. Is that a relevant keyword to this product? You better believe it. I mean, this product, if I'm not mistaken, was. Yeah, look at that. It's an Ultra Pro baseball card sleeve. But take a look here, search volume. What does search volume mean? In Helium 10, the search volume is the estimated number of times that people are searching on Amazon for this keyword per month. Now, if this keyword is searched for 64 times a month, 2 times a day, is this one of the top 10 or 15 keywords that is bringing this product sales? Definitely not, right? So what's the next filter I'm going to do? I'm going to do a filter here, search volume. Let's just say, let me just take a look here at some of these keywords. I'm going to go down all the way to like, let's go down to 1,000. We said that that one keyword that we searched, baseball card top loaders or whatever, had 1,000. Let's do that as the minimum. Let's see how many that comes. All right, we did 1,000. Look at that. We've got 48 keywords. All right, I still want to narrow this down further. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go in here and I'm actually going to put 2,000. And then I'm going to take this organic rank down to 15. Let me see if this brings me any closer to the top 10 or 15 keywords. There we go, 18 keywords. Now, let's take a look at some of these keywords. Top loader. Collectible trading card, protective sleeves. All right. Top loaders for cards. Let's take a look at this keyword. Top loaders for cards. This keyword, unlike that other keyword that we saw that was only 63 search volume, look at the search volume here. 27,400. I don't know, what is that? 90 times a day? 90 times 3 is, or 900 times a day? No, 90 times a day, right? There's more than 100 people a day searching for this keyword. All right. What am I saying? I said it right the first time. That's actually, no, that's actually almost 1,000 people a day are searching for this. Guys, here at Helium 10, they pay me to understand keyword research, not do math. But anyways, yeah, that's like almost 1,000 people a day are searching for this keyword. All right. Now, where are they ranking the last time Helium 10 checked? Let's take a look over here at the very last column, number 7. They're almost at the very top 2 lines of the search results for this keyword. You think that this keyword is bringing them sales? Of course. There's no way they would have gotten to page 1, the top of a keyword that is searched for almost 1,000 times a day if they weren't getting sales from this keyword. So you can see how valuable this list is. So any listing on Amazon, if you want to see like the top 10, 15, 20 keywords that are bringing them sales, use this formula that I just did. Now the numbers might turn out differently. Like there are some niches where maybe I would have had to go here to search volume and put 500. All right. Maybe I would have had to go organic rank 1 to 25. There's different niches have different kind of top performers as far as the keywords go. So you might have to play around with this to try and get to that top 10 or top 15 number of keywords. All right. I just showed you guys how to find the keywords for one listing, but here's the thing. Let's say you are launching your own product on Amazon. I highly, highly, highly recommend not just looking at one listing. All right. Don't just look at one listing to get the keywords, because this product here, what if they're, I can see it actually right here. Look how many of these keywords where it's Ultra Pro. Ultra Pro. What is that? That's a brand name. Now, this product obviously is going to get sales from its own brand name. But if you're coming in with your own brand, Are you think people are going to search Ultra Pro top loader and buy your product? No, if they're searching Ultra Pro, they're probably looking for that specific brand. So there's going to be a lot of keywords here on this list that, yes, they are important to this product, but not necessarily the niche or the category as a whole. They're not that relevant to top loaders overall. So what's a way that we can get the top keywords for a niche instead of just one product, right? It's by comparing multiple ASINs, multiple products. How do we do that? Let's go back to this example right here, okay? I'm going to run X right here. Now, here's the thing. The key is, in order to identify the top keywords for a potential niche, you need to identify at least four, I would say 4 to 7 of the top products, the top selling products, or closest to the product that most represents the niche in form, function, and price. All right, why is price important? Well, let's say there's a top loader that is only like 3 of them for $5, and then there's another, and that's the kind of product that I'm going to sell. And there's a product that is top loaders, is like 1,000 pack for like $75. Well, the customer for those two things are different. Somebody who's going to buy just a 3-pack for $5, they probably wouldn't even consider a $75 one. They're ultra cheapskates, right? They only have a very specific need. So the keywords that drive sales to the 3-pack is going to be probably a lot of them different than the 1,000-pack. So I want to keep something around the same price and the same function. Like, for example, I'm not going to try and I don't want to find top loaders for comic books if I am selling or I'm looking for a niche of top loaders for baseball cards. Again, 2 different audiences. So again, form, function, price. How can we get similar ones? The very first thing to do for Cerebro is I'm just going to pick a baseline product that's not selling that great. Let me just, here's a 100 count, all right? Here is a 100 count top loader. I'm going to go ahead and select that as my first one, all right? Now let's start going through this, and let's just say, we're doing like 100 to 300 pack, all right? And I want to find the top keywords for products similar to this, 100 to 300 packs. Here's that one that we saw. This is a 100 count. This is absolutely one of the ones. So let's go ahead and select that one. What about this one? Another 100 pack. This is very similar. I'm going to go ahead and select this one. 25. This is only a 25 pack. Look at that, $5.47. Do I want? Should I investigate this? Nope, I'm not going to investigate this. It's a different customer. Here's one that's a 200 pack, a little bit more than the 100, but you know what? I'm going to go ahead and roll with it. All right. Now the 50 count, not so much. That might be a more budget conscious person. Here's a 25 count. You think we're going to look at this one? Nope. Here's another 100 pack, different brand. All right, BCW. Let's go ahead and take a look at this one. All right, 1,000 pack, $269. You think the customer for who would buy a $270 one is going to be the same customer that buys $30 one? No, it's here on the same page, but I don't consider these competitors with each other, so I'm not going to look at that one. 100 pack for $36. Yep, you better believe I'm going to look at this one. Let's just keep going down here the list. There's a 200 count for $75. It's a little bit too expensive. Here's a 50 count. No. Here is a 100 count. Yep, I'm going to look at this one, and let me, you know what, that's good enough. Oh no, here's another one. VK Shop. You know what, I'm not going to look at this one actually. Look how bad the reviews are. People hate this product, so forget that one. All right, we have got 7 products selected overall, including that baseline product. Let's go ahead and hit run keyword search, and it's going to open up Cerebro. Now, what this is doing is it's finding me any keywords that any one of these 7 products are ranking for, either organically or in sponsored. The principle of finding the top keywords, again, if I'm looking for the top 10, 15 keywords for the niche overall, all right, the method of doing that is very similar on how I did the single one. All right, I'm going to narrow it down. However, there's a little bit of some differences here, and I'm going to show you that now. First of all, look how many more keywords showed up here. Over 8,000, almost 9,000 keywords, as opposed to that one on the single one. So again, not all 9,000 keywords are the top 10 keywords. The very first thing I'm going to do, let's go ahead and put that minimum search volume of, let's go 2,000 again, since we kind of had that number the first time. And let's see what that narrows down, that list of 8,000. Now we're down to 371. Now, again, like I said in the other one, there are a lot of keywords that maybe are only relevant to one product, like the brand name of those products. I don't want to consider those. If I'm looking for something that's relevant to the niche overall, here's a great way to do that. All right. Ranking competitors. What does this mean? I'm going to tell Helium 10, don't show me the keywords that any one of these 7 products or 6 products are ranking for. Show me the one where at least 3 out of these 6, they're all ranking for. All right, it's not gonna weed out all of those brand names that we saw, but it's gonna give me it's gonna weed out a lot of them. We just went now from 371 to 123. We're getting closer. Now, here's the one that's really gonna whittle this down. Let's say this already is a list of keywords where at least 3, 4, 5, or 6 out of those competitors, they're all ranking for it. But what if they were all ranking for it on page 6 or page 5? You think that's one of the top keywords of this niche? Obviously not. So we're going to do something that's similar to that one that we did before the rank, but this is going to be the competitor rank average. What does this mean? This means if I were to take where these products, all of these products that rank for this certain keyword show up, and I were to average out their position, they're kind of all on page 1. How can I do that? I'm going to say between 1 and 30. All right, so it could be maybe 1 is 5, 1 is 20, 1 is 40, 1 is 50. If I were to take the average rank or average position of where all of those are showing up, it's still kind of on page 1 between 1 and 30. Does that make sense? All right, let's go ahead and see what this narrowed it down to. Boom, goes the dynamite. Look at that. We got to the top 10 keywords. 7 of them only. All right. And let's see, there probably should be at least one that still has that, main brand because it's such a big, yep, there it is. Ultra Pro. Ultra Pro is just dominating this niche. All right. So even still, these other brand name products were still ranking for Ultra Pro. So that's obviously still, a main keyword for this product. But look at these keywords: card top loaders for cards, top loaders. Top loader. All right. These are the top keywords for this niche. And again, how do I know it? Because multiple products are all ranking for. Let me just show you one of these here. Here's top loader. Okay. Search for, actually, let's look at top loaders, plural. Searched for 18,000 times a month. Now, why did it come up in this filter? Well, number one, the ranking competitors is 6. What does that mean? Wait, is that the right one? 6? Yes, that's the right one. 6. What does that mean? That means all 6 of those competitors that I put up there, they're all ranking for it for the same keyword. But not only that, the competitor rank average is 16. Why is it 16? Let me show you. I'm going to zoom in here. Look at that. One of them is rank 1. Another one is rank 6, 13, 15, 22, and 38. If I take, they're all on page 1. And not only are they all on page 1, but the average rank is the top half of page 1. So this is obviously a very important keyword that is relevant to the niche as a whole. Guys, this is, I don't know if you understand how valuable this is. Imagine if you were just a traditional brick and mortar seller. You were selling products in Walmart or Target or something. Like, could you go to the aisle where your competitors' products are? Let's just take this example. I think they sell top loaders in Target at least. Let's say I'm this Ultra Pro guy, right? Ultra Pro. I'm a representative from Ultra Pro. Could I go to my local Target? I'm going to go to the aisle where all of the top loaders for cards are. And there's my brand, there's other brands. Now, could I sit there and then within 2 minutes figure out what were the main things that customers for all of these products, including mine, were thinking about right before they bought the product off the shelf of Target? What were they thinking about right before they did that? Can I figure that out in like a couple minutes? I mean, you might be thinking, Bradley, that's crazy talk. That's crazy talk, right? But think about it, guys. That's just what we did right now. That's how powerful it is to sell on Amazon. You can get these insights thanks to tools like Cerebro with Helium 10 that you could never do if you were a traditional retailer. Is it really getting into people's mind? Yes, because remember, what did we say at the very beginning of this video? What are keywords? Keywords are what people use to describe the image in their mind. Like, hey, I'm thinking I have this need for something. I'm going to think about it. What is it that I need? Oh, it's a top loader. It's top loader for cards. I'm going to write that in Amazon. So we are literally figuring out within seconds, minutes, the things that people are thinking about right before they bought my competitors or my products. Just boom. If that doesn't blow your mind, guys, I don't know what will. This is like super exciting that as Amazon sellers, you can do this. 25 years ago, you're selling, I mean, baseball cards have been around for a long time, right? 25 years ago, you could not find this kind of information if I was ultra pro and trying to figure out what customers think about. How would I find that out? I would have to go survey everybody. And then I would say, hey, can you remember the last time you bought my product? What were you thinking about right before you bought it? I mean, yeah, I could survey like 100 people. Who would even remember that though, right? We did that here within minutes, guys. Selling on Amazon is super fun, and Helium 10 helps you with that. So there's a lot other functions that we can do here in Cerebro. You see all these filters here. There are tons of filters, and each of them brings unique and different value. So I want you guys to go back into Cerebro. I think most of you Freedom Ticket members or students have Cerebro or have the ability to look at Cerebro because you're Helium 10 members. You go up here to the very top and look for a button that says Learn. All right, hit this Learn button. Watch those videos, guys. Watch those videos and find out more gems here on how you can pull out top keywords that is going to help you crush your competition on Amazon. Hope you guys enjoyed this module, and we'll see you in the next one.